there's a place in the Gospels where Jesus warns about causing someone else to sin. It's in Matthew 18, where Jesus says, "Woe to the world because of the things that cause people to sin. Such things must come, but woe to the man through whom they come." Jesus says that if you cause someone else to sin, it would be better for you if a giant millstone, this giant rock, were tied to your neck and you're thrown into the sea. That's how big a deal it is to cause someone else to sin. Well, we're in Jeremiah today, Jeremiah 22, 23, and 24. And one of the things that we're seeing here is the leaders of Israel who are spreading sin and causing others to fall away from the Lord. This is in Jeremiah 23, verse 15. "Because from the prophets of Jerusalem, ungodliness has spread throughout the land." So what we're seeing in these chapters, God is actually condemning two particular groups of leaders: the kings of Israel and the prophets of Israel. Those are men who are supposed to be leading Israel into godliness and following the Lord, but instead they're leading people into ungodliness, and wickedness then, because of them, is spreading throughout the land. There is hope, however, in these chapters. In fact, it's in chapter 23 also, when God promises a righteous branch. He says, "Woe to the shepherds," and shepherds in those days referred to kings. The kings were supposed to shepherd the people. "Woe to the shepherds who are destroying and scattering the sheep of my pasture, declares the Lord. And therefore, this is what the Lord says: because you have scattered my flock and driven them away, I myself will shepherd my people." And then he promises the days are coming when I will raise up to David, that is to David's line, the house of Israel, when I'll raise up to David a righteous branch, a king who will reign wisely and do what is just and right in the land. In his days, Judah will be saved and Israel will live in safety. And this is the name by which he will be called, the Lord our righteousness. We can't help but see those words as the promise of the Messiah, and rightly to see Jesus in these words, the King, the righteous one, the righteous branch who will come from God and rule over his people with justice and righteousness, and he will be called the Lord our righteousness.